Good evening. How are you guys? Today is May 18th, Monday, and a beautiful evening here in Oami Shirasato, Chiba. Well, we are going to see the sun now. Yeah, the setting sun. Maybe in another 45 minutes. Somebody working. Beautiful fields. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. So today, while going to Tokyo, the train passes just over there. I was able to see these beautiful lush green fields, and I thought to myself, why not visit them today? Yeah, so the just like the gentleman over there behind me who is working, there are many others who were working here over the past week or a couple of weeks, and they have done this rice planting, the harvest of which will happen in, say, around September. August, September, October maybe. I have to keep a track on this one. So today I went to Tokyo, not for sightseeing but for some bank work. Today being a Monday, I was still able to go because I had no work today. I was expecting in some online work, but there wasn't any. So I just went there early morning. Even if I had some online work, I would have still been able to visit Tokyo after finishing the online work. But anyway, it was the updation of the residence card. So I had to update my new residence card in the bank account for which I undertook this trip. Now it's not that far. Tokyo from here is like, say, 1 hour 15 minutes, and this bank is not exactly in Tokyo. It is a little bit before, very close to Tokyo though. It's in Higashi Ginza, very very close to Tokyo Station. So in Higashi Ginza. So had to change the train once at Bakurocho Station. But it turns out that when I reached there, they told me that this procedure could also be done at 7-Eleven ATM. So I knew this actually, but on a phone call before. But what couldn't be done at the ATM is the passbook updation of that bank. So I thought, why not just go there, get a couple of these things done, and at the same time, if you get this process done at the same bank itself, at the very bank, then you're able to use the debit card sooner than you do the process at 7-Eleven ATM. If I do it there, then at the 7-Eleven ATM, then you cannot use your debit card immediately, but you'll be able to use it anywhere between a week or 2 weeks from now, as compared to if you do this process at the same bank, then you're free to use it immediately. So these two points compelled me to go there. And once in a year is fine. The passbook rotation and that thing. But anyway, I keep going to Tokyo once a month, usually once a month. So next year, when around this time, there will be another visit and get the updation as well done. So once in a year is fine. So as for work, it is all right. It's the same work. Nothing has changed. Only the company has changed. Otherwise, the work is the same. Nothing new. Except, of course, there are 3 schools this year instead of 1 last year and the year before. The year before there were 2 schools. And the year before as well. So, but yeah, something there. I mean, it's there are different things in different companies happening, right? Different procedures in place. You like some, you don't like some. Anyway, it's just the way it is. So I'm struggling a little bit with the fact that there was no work today and one more day of the week this week. So that will affect in a big way when I receive my salary next month. So yeah, that surely will reflect in the paycheck. So usually the way it goes is, and I've seen it for the past 3 years, when there is no work or when a school has some event going on and we, the ALDs, do not work at school, we are either given some online work or a substitution work in another school if there is need. If not, then surely some online work, because we are full-time employees. So if I don't work on a working day, then one day's pay is gone. Simple as that. Anyway, it's a new start with a new company. I learned some things down the road, what all happens, how it happens, and why it happens. So anyway, surprises sometime. Beautiful flowers. Beautiful flowers. So yeah, I just wanted to take a closer look at these fields. I think I should come back here a couple of weeks later and see how much or how taller the rice crop has grown. Come every couple of weeks and take a look. So calm, so peaceful, so beautiful. Yeah. Usually this one is a small patch. Maybe this is done by hand planting, but yeah, of course. But the other one, the bigger ones, they usually use a machine, and hence they are lined up so well. But maybe they can also do this by hand. Maybe the portion around the edge has been done with manually, and the rest in the middle with the machines, because they are faster, less time consuming, and less energy consuming as well. So yeah, beautifully. Yeah, well, it's May, so it's a longer day. Yeah. Well, over there there's still some sunshine, so a lady in the garden managing her vegetable patch very, very beautifully. Very beautifully. Yeah, that's how it's done. Right soil, right fertilizer, right everything. I'm struggling a little bit with the fertilizer and the soil. I don't know, I'm still new in Japan and I'm very new to gardening. So as I showed in the last video, I recently planted coriander and cucumber. So I just used the soil, which is a ready mix of everything, fertilizer and things, from Eon, and have planted cucumber and coriander, and let's see how it goes. So once they start sprouting plants, I will then move them into a bigger pot and keep them outside. Right now they are inside the house. So yeah, beautiful scene here. Beautiful scene. Wide open spaces. Some of you have seen this before, since I usually come here at least once a month. Yeah, easily. Yeah. I'm so happy that these fields are so close to my place. I can see how they grow. Yeah, how fast, how well they grow. Not how fast, but how well they grow. This would be better. So, train going to Tokyo. I would love to take this road here, but it's so narrow that it's difficult for the cars when they see somebody walking by. So let's not do that. Maybe someday. Maybe early in the morning when there are less cars driving, or maybe on the weekend. So yeah. So yeah, growing vegetables is one of my hobbies, and someday down the road, when I have a bigger house, I will probably invest in a patch agricultural land nearby and grow some vegetables. That's the plan. Let's see. Well, tomorrow and day after, there is a forecast for rain, and today is a good day, hence I'm out here. Yeah, tomorrow will be yeah, 2 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know, but yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, rain for sure. And I know I'm in the dark now because the sun is right behind me, so I think this would be a better view than my face. Yeah. Well, so how far am I liking the work this year? Well, as I said, it's the same work, only 3 schools as compared to 1. So there are some areas of challenges and some areas where I can be a little bit easy. But usually the area of challenges are with the pronunciation of the English words. And I feel it's overall the case in every school. Yeah. Overall the case in every public school in Japan. Yeah. That's how it is. Some teachers are really very a bit serious than as compared to others when it comes to foreign languages, and usually being English. But overall, it's not that serious of an affair. It's not taken that seriously. It is, something that is not on many teachers' mind, that students should do well, should learn English well or properly, in the right way. So that's a bit unfortunate, but cannot help it. That's the overall attitude in public schools. But things will change. Things usually change for the better. Some students like to study English. They do it on their own. They take the opportunity of the class and ask questions. They are so engrossed in it. They focus well, better than the others. But these students constitute only, say, 5%, usually less than 10% of the entire school. Those who are interested in English, like really interested in English. The rest are doing it for the sake of exams, and that's it. But that is usually the case, and that is not an issue. The issue is the way it's being taught. The focus should be on pronunciation. That is first, then writing practice. But both of these are not implemented in the right way, and hence a little bit of the level of English is still not there, and they carry that into junior high, high school, and come across some more challenges Yeah. But anyway, in high school, there are usually students who want to learn English. So I think they then get the pronunciation right for the first time from high school. Yeah, in elementary and junior high, no one is really caring about the pronunciation, how it is supposed to be pronounced, the words. But I think they get the hang of it as they grow and join high school. So it gets rectified, but just a little bit later in life. But it's not too late. High school is like, say, 6 plus 3 plus 3, so 9, 10, 14. So they begin high school when they are like 15 years old. So not bad, still not bad. As long as they are learning the right way, the pronunciation in high school, everything is fine. I hope. I have never stepped into a high school yet in Japan, but yeah, it's all about the pronunciation with any language. Japanese pronunciation, English, Russian, Italian, French, German, Arabic, Hindi, French, I said that. Any language. The right way to learn is the pronunciation. Hence, some teachers emphasize on phonics, some don't. But each to his own, each to our own is fine, as long as you get the hang of pronunciation down the road. Hence, I usually ask my other teachers and students to watch Disney movies every day, 30 minutes, as a part of their homework, which is like a fun homework, right? For the sake of pronunciation. Now, the kids don't really get the exposure of speaking English with anyone, right? For me, I can speak Japanese the whole day because I'm living in Japan, but for them, they are in Japan, so who will they speak English with? Even the parents can't speak English, most of them. And it's all about the pronunciation. So you have to speak English with somebody who is a native. So lack of such exposure is what is really hindering their progress. And hence, they are not used to hearing the right pronunciation. So hence 30 minutes of a Disney movie of their choice. I give a list, and so they can choose any of those from that list, which is good for kids who are learning English as a secondary language. Yeah, with the subtitles, of course, because otherwise they wouldn't understand the meaning of what is being said. Yeah. Here comes a car. Let's stop. There it goes. So let's go here. Yeah, let's continue on our usual path. Konnichiwa. Cycling and take a ride there. So yeah, that's the time for 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. The gentleman is busy working. Hard work. He must be quite in his 70s. Looks to be. Wow, amazing. Okay, let's head back home here. So yeah, that's the way I promote English, by asking them to see English movies with subtitles. Otherwise, it's just boring if they do not understand the meaning. So back to school from tomorrow, and this week is a little bit easy for me. Not in a good way, but anyway. let's see how this year goes. Yeah, well, it is getting warmer and warmer, and so the insects are coming out, all kinds of bugs and spiders. Yeah, so I've got to be ready for any and everything. Yeah, in this season until October, end of October, early November, when it starts to get cold again. Yeah, then it will be fine. The insects will go back inside. Yeah. So yeah, that's all from me, I think, for this video. And yeah, festivals. There are more festivals. Festivals are going to start from, I think, July, around that time. So let's go together to some festival. Yeah. Okay, that's all from me from Chiba, Japan. See you all in the next video. Stay safe. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't lose focus. And keep on with it every day. Yeah. See you guys. Take care. Sayonara.